Have you ever been in a situation where you're trying to fix a conflict, but the more you talk, the worse it seems to get? It's like you're speaking two different languages. Frustrating, isn't it? In our last video, we asked a question. The next time you face a conflict, will you ask yourself, what's my goal? What's my intention? Am I listening to understand? Today, we're diving deeper into that last question. How can we listen to understand? Welcome to Lesson 3. Listen with your heart. What does it mean to listen with your heart? It's about listening out of love, not to defend yourself or gain an advantage, but to truly care for the person speaking. Love, at its core, is willing the good of another person. So when you decide to listen with your heart, you're making an intentional choice to support and understand them. But how can someone feel that you're really listening with your heart? Let's talk about some practical ways. First, make eye contact. When you look someone in the eye while they're speaking, you're saying, I see you, you matter. It shows respect and keeps you present in the moment. Next, ask questions to clarify. For example, if someone says, you were unfair to me, don't assume you know what they mean. Instead ask, what do you mean by unfair? This shows you're genuinely trying to understand, not just waiting to respond. Then ask questions that show empathy. Instead of assuming their emotions, you can say, are you upset right now as you share this? This simple act lets them know their feelings are valid and important to you. Make affirmation statements. If they tell you something specific, affirm it. For instance, you might say, yes, I remember you mentioned that. It's a small gesture that makes a big difference in showing you're truly engaged. Summarize what you've heard. For example, you could say, let me check if I've got this right. First, you felt hurt when I didn't respond. Then, you felt ignored because I didn't call back. Is that correct? This not only clarifies things but also assures them that you're genuinely listening. Lastly, use nonverbal cues. A simple nod, a slight lean forward, or even a calm tone of voice can reinforce the message. I'm here, I'm listening, I care. When you listen with your heart, you're doing more than just hearing words. You're building trust and strengthening your relationship. It's about showing the other person that you're willing to walk this path of understanding with them. So, let me ask you, how do you listen when someone shares something important? Are you listening to respond, or are you listening with your heart? If you found this video helpful, hit that like button and share it with someone who might need to hear this. Don't forget to subscribe to Practical Skills, Sacred Roots for more practical tips to create better relationships and live a more intentional life. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next lesson.